Win your share of 4 million rand in dreams. Dial star 120 star 762 hash to enter. Make the things that really matter happen.
This is Presenter Search on 3, proudly brought to you by Nedbank. Last week, model Leon Nivot and MC Nambita Ben Mazwi stepped out of the spotlight, and basketball coach Kanya Siengo was voted back by you. This week, who will make a splash? Charming actor Christopher Jafta, radio and TV personality Danilo Akisto, all-rounder GI Jade Hubner, tall wonder Kanya Siengo, theatrical performer Sanda Shandu, or radio presenter Zoe Brown. The 6 finalists are flying to the tropical island paradise of Zanzibar to compete, and there's only one airline that flies there directly.
I'm so excited. I've never been to Zanzibar or an island before, so I'm very, very amped. And when we walked into that airplane, the nicest thing about Mango flights from Joburg to Zanzibar is they've got that extra little bit of legroom, which rocks.
It's exciting. I haven't left South Africa in over 10 years. I don't even care how many hours it is. I just want to be going somewhere and be traveling. And Mango's very comfortable. They're very welcoming. The flight attendants are very friendly. Some of the other contestants are sleeping, but I'm too excited to even close my eyes.
Chris.
After a grueling experience of hosting espresso and minimum sleep, I'm going to take advantage of these couple of hours on the Mango flight to Zanzibar. I'm just gonna knock out and sleep the whole way.
I'm looking through the window of the plane and there are just beautiful beaches. I see many islands. It is exquisite. So I'm really looking forward to what it has in store for us.
After a smooth flight and landing, the finalists have arrived.
So it looks overcast outside, but you can't let that deceive you because the air is so warm and sticky, but the people are even warmer. Yeah, Hakuna Matata all the way.
It's hot. Very hot. But it's raining. But it's hot. I couldn't understand.
Zanzibar is like the Jungle Book. I'm literally in the Jungle Book. There's all these trees. It's so beautiful.
We arrive at Kindwa Rocks, and this is a perfect example of not to judge a book by its cover, because outside it's a jungle, but the deeper we come into the resort, wow, beauty, beauty, beauty.
It is beautiful. I mean, there's just palm trees and it's green and it's so exciting to be here. I'm finally going to get a taste of what Zanzibar is going to be like.
An island paradise ready to explore. But first, the accommodation.
Dude, we've got our own pool.
Yeah, man, I want to take a dip later.
This is so cool.
It's hot. Let's do it.
Chris and I are roomies, and I'm gobsmacked. This room is incredible.
Should we flip a coin?
That's probably the safest route.
We arrive at our room. It's really beautiful. We don't know who's going to sleep where, so we decide to flip a coin. But I beat him to it. No coin flip necessary.
They have set us up in such a tropical place. The beach is right outside our doorstep. I walk into my room and it's only splendor and delight. I had to shotgun the big bed.
Sanda,
Yeah, what's up, brother?
we have a bit of a small problem.
Oh, man.
I'm too tall for this bed. I'm sorry, Sanda, bro. Tall wonder needs a tall bed.
Thank you so much.
Myself and Jade, we arrive at our beautiful room.
Zoe and I locked eyes and we knew we had to make a grand entrance. Shall we?
Yes, I think we should.
Goodness.
Look at this room.
I can't believe it. Isn't it insane that we made it this far?
And to think we're the only 2 girls left.
I think girl power. This is so amazing.
We couldn't decide who's going to sleep where, so we decided
That bed's for clothes and that bed's for us.
Located on the northern tip of Zanzibar's main island, Kindwa Rocks Resort has one of the best beaches in East Africa. Perfect to relax Zanzibari style.
The African drums have got my bones tingling. I'm grooving. We've got our welcome drinks. Everybody's having a stellar time.
this is exactly what I pictured Zanzibar to be like. Dancing, friends, beach, a lot of fun, and of course, sipping on a cocktail.
This is literally a movie moment and even better than I could ever have imagined.
This is what you call living true island style. It's quite exciting to be in this sort of space and to let go, even though we know somebody's going to have to go home at some point, so take it all in now.
A spectacular sunset and beach party has the finalists in good spirits.
So contestants, welcome to Zanzibar. I'm sure you'll agree this is the closest thing to paradise that you've seen since you've been part of this competition. There are 6 of you left. 3 of you will be going home through an elimination process, and 3 of you will be going home presenters for SABC3.
All right. That's right.
In the meantime, though, you will each be sent a 1-minute link to your phone, which between now and the time of the elimination, you will be asked to deliver at any given time. So be prepared.
Jeannie tells us about a challenge in the middle of the party. Where's my Samsung? I need to get this link down now.
I like this challenge. I like lines. Lines are a safety net for me.
I'm having fun. I'm sipping on a cocktail. The last thing I want to do is memorize some lines.
I feel pressurized because I don't know when this link is going to be asked for. It could be asked for at any given time, so I better get on it.
Until then, though, the night is all yours. Have the biggest amount of fun. I hope you all enjoy the island.
I really want to go study, but everybody's partying, and I know they're going to tease me if I go to bed. So I have to stay.
The contestants manage a quick look at the link on their Samsung Galaxy A phones before starting to party.
I partied, but I was studying at the same time.
Oh gosh, I think I'm partying more than I'm studying. Gonna enjoy the night while I can.
I read over the 1-minute link enough times for me to be comfortable. I just had to get back to that party, man.
Everybody was partying. The directors told us to stay up late and have a good time. There's something suspicious going on.
Up next, the finalists are in for a rude awakening for their first challenge. See whose links need tightening as they are driven to distraction.
Flymango.com. Why not today?
This is Presenter Search on 3. The 6 finalists are about to be rudely awakened for their first challenge in Zanzibar. They must carry out a link perfectly despite disruptions and distractions.
Lilo, who's that? What's going on?
Hey, be decent, guys. There we go. Almost. Come outside, out on the beach. Oops.
The only thing going through my head right now is my heart. I can just hear it going, oof, 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 oof.
It's time for our link.
Guess what? You're doing your link right now.
I'm not dressed for TV right now. I was planning on going for a morning walk on the beach, and my hair's a bit all over the place. I haven't brushed my teeth, and now I have to try and remember what I've practiced and also deliver.
Oh my gosh, I haven't learned my link. I was going to do it this morning because I'm a morning person, and now I haven't learned my link. Ugh, I'm going to be going home. That's it, competition done.
So last night I did get some time to have a look at it, but I assumed that there would be time in the morning, you know? So I didn't give it as much thought as I probably should have. So I'm giggling because I don't know what else to do.
Feeling okay. You guys are very unexpected.
I swear the person that woke us up was a policeman. Yeah, there was some loud knocking, man.
They've just woke us up to do our lines. So I've only just looked at my lines and been learning for the last 10 minutes. So I haven't finished learning my lines.
What's the time? Who's knocking on the door at this hour? Is it the police? Why are they knocking like the police?
Hey!
Morning, guys. You guys want me to do it or Sanda?
Outside, quick.
I knew it. A presenter is never off their job.
I'm in such a daze. I don't know what's happening. I'm just flapping my gums, probably making noise in Kanya's ears. Why are they waking us up this early? It's still beautiful, though.
Don't get a chance to comb my hair. As you can see, it's very rough. Good morning to you. This is Espresso, your favorite breakfast show.
And then the police done something, bro. They came on knocking as if we were hiding something.
I don't know what time it is. Sanda's busy talking the whole time. I'm not even fully dressed, like my pants are not even zipped. But we have to get to work.
Up with the sun and feeling a bit worse for wear following the late night, the contestants have little time to prepare before they deliver their lines. Practice makes perfect, but are they ready for directors Lars and Mikhail? They're about to test the finalists' ability to concentrate and keep going with professional flair and confidence, even in the midst of deliberate chaos.
Your time starts now. You have to deliver the link no matter what. No matter what distractions come your way, keep going until the end. Go for it.
I was just one face in a sea of over 4,000 individuals before making it into the top 30, then into a top 10. Wait, make that a top 11. The producers have thrown everything they could at us. Taxing tasks, unexpected challenges, unique experiences, and of course, the many, many surprise twists. After all of this, I have made it to Zanzibar, where I joined the top 6. Which show is meant for me? Will I be your suave top billing presenter? Or will I be your lively espresso host? Or will I be presenting a fresh show? Soon you will turn on your TV and see a triumphant trio. 3 presenters, 3 shows, all on SABC3. Which one of us will be found on 3? I don't know how that went, but I am just so thankful that I managed to remember the lines. Oh my goodness, thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Guys, I learned it this morning. Yo, pressure, under pressure.
Can Christopher keep his cool?
I was just one face in a sea of over 4,000 hopefuls before making the top 30. And then the top 10. Let's try that again.
No matter what.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, I just saw boom in. I was just one face in a sea of over 4,000. Given the ridiculous circumstances, I think it went pretty okay. They're gonna throw everything they can at us. They can only choose 3. The 3 that they can choose are gonna be on SABC3. 3 presenters, 3 shows. Soon you'll be turning your TVs on to find a triumphant trio. I don't know if I nailed it, but I am proud of myself.
How will Danilo cope despite the distraction? Deep breath.
I was just one face in a sea of over 4,000 people before making it into the top 30, then the top 10, then, wait, make that the top 11. We're here now in Zanzibar, where I'm in the top 6, joining the rest of them on the island. The whole point now, however, is to move forward from here. The judges can only choose 3. It's the ultimate elimination. Who will be chosen and who won't? 3 shows, 3 presenters on SABC3. Soon you will turn on your television to see a triumphant trio. That is exactly what you can expect right here on SABC3. Find out soon who will be your 3 new presenters. I didn't fare as well as I thought I could have, but I think I had a lot of fun with it. What I tried to make sure I did was make sure that I told the story from beginning to end, that I didn't get myself lost in my own story. Even though I had booms and sand in my mouth, you just had to keep going.
Will Zoe's focus be diverted?
I was just one face in a sea of over 4,000 hopefuls before I made it as a surprise twist into the top 40. Oh my goodness. And then the top 10. In fact, it was the top 11. And after all of this, I've made it to Zanzibar, where I've joined my fellow contestants as the top 6. And here on the island, we are facing the ultimate elimination. Where the judges will only pick 3. So which show is meant for me? My link went horrible because I wasn't wearing my glasses. I couldn't see the tree from the cameraman, from the director, so everything kind of looked the same and blurry at the same time. The judges will only choose 3. Soon you will be able to turn on your TV and see the triumphant trio. Which one of us will be found on 3?
Can Kanya keep it together?
So I was just one face in a sea of 4,000 hopefuls. Oh my gosh. Then before making the top 30, then making it into the top 10. Wait, make that the top 11. The producers have thrown everything they possibly could at us. Taxing tasks, unexpected challenges, and the many, many surprise twists. I got a boom in my head, things thrown at me. I was just really worried that I need to get everything that I practiced down. I think I got through it. Which of us will be found on 3?
Sunda's concentration is the last to be tested.
I was just a face in a sea of over 4,000 hopefuls before making it to the top 30 and then to the top 10. Wait, let's make that the top 11. The producers have thrown everything they could at us from unique experiences to unexpected challenges and taxing tasks. And of course, the many, many surprise twists. After all this, I found myself in Zanzibar where I joined the top 6. And this is such, amidst all the chaos in my link, I think I did okay in that I didn't fluff too much. I just paused in places where I wasn't too sure and kept my confidence up there.
You gotta get up pretty early in the morning to pull the wool over these savvy finalists' eyes.
Good morning, guys. What the morning?
Rude awakening, that's what that was.
Oh my goodness, I'm so like, all jumpy. You know, all I can see is colors. That's how blind I am.
I couldn't think. Something kept boonk, boonk.
The whole time.
It's called the dead cat.
I didn't even give you time. Didn't even give you time to get into the link. Just already first line. I was just whoa.
They're bad. Yesterday they told you that today is going to be an off day. You can take it easy. You can go wild, be at the bar, chill out. Nah, guys, relax. You are evil. Totally evil.
I think it's time.
Yes.
We get back at the producer.
Revenge can be sweet and sandy. Up with the tide and with one challenge under their belt, the finalists get to lie back and unwind.
The contestants and I are enjoying Kenda Rock's facilities. We're tanning, we're playing volleyball, we're just relaxing after that hectic challenge.
I'm enjoying the other contestants' company. We're playing some volleyball, just having a good time.
We're having such a good time on the beach together. The volleyball is bouncing around, having good banter with the ladies. We've actually forgotten that this is a competition. And then Jonathan walks into the scene. I think he's got a challenge for us.
As soon as I see Jonathan, I know there's another challenge. But I know it cannot get worse than what we just experienced this morning.
First of all, congratulations. This morning, we literally threw everything at you, and you guys handled yourselves really well. We were so impressed. So that's the good news out the way. Now for the next challenge. Things certainly aren't getting any easier, as you've realized. The next challenge is a group challenge. You'll be dividing yourself into groups of 3, so choose very carefully because the people you're working with could make or break your chances in the competition when it comes to elimination. Once you've decided on who you'll be working with, your groups of 3 will be sent off to separate locations where our directors will be waiting for you with further instructions. School is back in session.
Nobody wants to drop the ball on this one. Backing themselves as a winning team are Chris, Danilo and Jade.
I'm very excited that it's a group challenge. I've desperately been wanting to work with Chris. Also on social media, people were saying we should, so I knew immediately, Chris.
Next up, things get spicy for Zoe, Kanya and Sanda. Can this trio create an appetizing insert?
When the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all.
This is Presenter Search on 3. First to discover why Zanzibar is called the Spice Island are Team Zoe, Kanya and Sanda.
We're in the middle of this amazing rainforest. I feel like I'm somewhere in the Amazon. It's adventure time.
I've never been to a rainforest before. It's wet, it's very green. Lots of things crawling on the ground. Quite excited though.
I really hope they're not going to leave us here in the middle of nowhere. It's overgrown, there's no one passing us, and we're just standing on a path waiting for instructions.
How's it, guys? Welcome to your team challenge. Today you need to work together as a group to create your own travelogue insert. It has to comprise 3 segments. One of you needs to do an introductory interview, one of you needs to do an experiential moment, and one of you needs to do an in-action interview. You need to combine them all in some way by linking from one to the other. Plus, there's an added twist, one moment needs to have all 3 of you together.
All right.
Okay.
You have only 30 minutes to decide who does which section and to do all your preparation. Your planning time starts now.
Okay.
All right. How are we going to do this? What do you guys want to do? I'm rather excited to be working with Kanya and Zoe. I enjoy both their energies, and I'm excited to get some ideas bouncing off of each other.
I'm quite excited to prepare my own travel insert. I mean, we're in a team, so it's going to be interesting to see how the dynamics come through.
Well, who wants to do the in-action and the experiential?
I can do in-action. We're assigning roles from feeling. Sanda has his strengths, Zoe has her strengths. And I think in terms of an action interview, that could be possibly where I can shine.
All right, that's
Do you mind if I do experiential?
I don't mind at all. I'll do the standard interview.
Okay.
Right. The way we assigned each segment, it just fell into place.
It's quite scary preparing your own work, but exciting because we've been shooting for quite some time, so we've been learning a lot. It'd be nice to see if we can actually come up with something together.
Let's do this.
Oh, look at that caramel and chocolate.
On
Team
three.
Spice.
Yes, Team Spice.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Team Spice. Our go-to tour guide, Rashid, he knows everything. We just rushed on over to him with a whole bunch of questions.
First and foremost, what can we get busy with here? We've got 3 different interviews that we have to do.
Yep.
Are you familiar with the spices at this farm?
Of course, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so which spices would you say are the most visual?
So we have cinnamon.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And then
I want to do something where I can taste it, and I think cinnamon will be a good choice.
Zanzibar is known for their coconuts, and these trees look quite high.
yeah,
How do
but
we get up there?
we do climb them so as to have it there. Yeah.
How?
Are you gonna climb a tree?
Is someone gonna come and help me out?
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah?
Of course. I can teach you how you can do that.
I'm going to climb this tree. Jeez, I'm quite nervous, eh?
The one
That's
in
quite
action.
high.
Having to put everything that we've learned so far into 30 minutes is quite daunting and tough, but the ideas are certainly flowing.
With only 30 minutes on the clock and absolutely no Wi-Fi, I suppose we were right.
It's time for the finalists to show you, the viewer, more about the Spice Island.
You may think I'm just walking through You may think I'm walking through just a jungle, but surrounding me are the spices. You may think that this is just a jungle, but surrounding me are your everyday spices growing in their natural habitat. Zanzibar, I don't know what's going on. I'm fluffing my lines, my tongue is getting twisted, and we're having to do so many takes.
It's the opening link, and that's quite a bit of pressure for Sunday. He still has an interview to do.
In the beginning of Sunday's section, I just told him, you know, you've got this, have fun with it. This is going to be your moment. So just relax and talk from the heart.
When I'm talking about Zanzibar's home to the most fine and exotic spices, and we are here today to find out,
I don't know.
What do you think I can say there? Like,
I was thinking about making it very real, where while you're introducing or you're doing your intro, I literally stream past you looking for a coconut tree. And you say, oh, Kanya's looking for a coconut tree and Zoe's somewhere. But then that helps you create like the whole scene about it.
Finally, a solution has been found. Kanya decides that they have to come into shot. Let's see how this pans out. It looks like I'm walking through a dense African jungle, but surrounding me are your everyday spices growing in their natural habitat. Zanzibar is home to the most fine and exotic spices known to mankind. Kanya's off to find a coconut tree, and Zoe's back there sniffing some wonderful plants. Before I spice up my life, I need to find someone who knows a bit more about these plants. Come along and join me. I finally got my link right. I just gotta go crazy now. Back to action. Mambo, Rashid.
Hey, Mambo.
How are you?
Fine, you?
Good. Although I struggled a bit with the opening link, this interview seems to be going rather swimmingly. Well, clearly I don't know anything about spices because all I'm seeing are trees.
Really?
What am I missing?
Yeah, you have a lot. Well, you have missed a lot. But here, for example, you see that fruit there?
Yes.
So it's nutmeg.
Is that nutmeg?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Sunday I told to keep up the energy throughout his segment. It's very important that you present and you keep your energy up at all times so that the interview comes out the best.
And what else do we have other than nutmeg?
We do have cinnamon and cloves also. We do have that.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Hello, Zoe.
Hi, I see you found your nutmeg.
Oh, truly a gem of a spice.
Well, I hope you don't mind. Can I take Rashid and we can go taste some cinnamon?
Run along now, run along.
Yes.
No wonder they don't use this part.
Let's do it again.
You have to do it again.
After an animated introduction to nutmeg, can Zoe keep up the energy?
I'm feeling a little nervous because I only have one take to really portray what I'm feeling, what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling to the viewer.
This is cinnamon tree.
Wow. I did not expect a cinnamon tree to look like this. I mean, when I get cinnamon, I just know it in powder form or cinnamon sticks.
So you must just be careful that what you're doing now is you're trying to lead to the next point, but let your guests lead you and you just follow naturally in a conversation.
I'm getting feedback that I'm too stiff and it's coming across as too formal. So I really have to try and relax and really make it a little bit more fun.
I'm really enjoying Zoe's approach to this interview, but she could do with a little more loosening up so that she can really enjoy the moment right there.
So are we going to get started on the cinnamon? I want to get it smelling.
Okay.
Stop.
I found this task challenging for me to describe in that moment what I'm feeling, what I'm tasting. That was a little bit difficult for me, but I feel like I did manage by the third take to get it down. So on the outside it's nice and rough, but still doesn't smell like cinnamon, but on the inside I feel it's nice and moist. And it actually smells hot, like those sweets, the fireball sweets.
Zoe told me that she struggles to find the words to describe things, but I really found her description of what she was smelling and tasting to be quite good.
Very sweet, very dry, and also has an extremely burning sensation, but it doesn't burn your mouth. The boys are extremely helpful, and Kanya has this brilliant idea on how I should end my scene. He suggested he's going to scream, and I'm going to head over to him.
That's brilliant. I like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then we smell in such a...
I'm crazy. I'm supposed to try that is Kanya.
Oh.
He definitely has a clear set of lungs.
Yeah.
Should we take him a piece and go see what he's up to?
Okay, maybe it's going to be enough for him.
I think it will be.
Okay, let's go.
Behind the scenes, we're keeping the energy up, so we're constantly having banter between myself and Sander, singing songs, jumping around, and being real hooligans, I guess.
I definitely recognize this fragrance. This is like...
Joking aside, can Kanya climb a coconut tree?
I'm looking for a tree not too high for me to fall and hurt myself, but not too low that it's not challenging. I mean, I am in a rainforest in Zanzibar. I'm afraid of heights. And here I am, trying to get a coconut. I've been looking forward to trying to climb this coconut tree for quite some time now. Oh, I'm finally doing it. It is not easy. How many trees do you climb a day? What's challenging about this is you're in action and your body's working overtime and you still have to ask questions. I was struggling with getting onto the tree, but I still had to deliver a link about how I was experiencing the moment, which I tried to get across to camera as honest as I possibly could. I was in pain.
Ask us questions.
Jeez! This burns my feet!
Ask us questions again.
So it's quite refreshing to see him out of his shell, out of his comfort zone, doing well.
It's my feet that hurt. Every time I miss the grip, it burns my feet. The rope I was given, it helped. It was still painful.
I'm just telling Kanya that he can really reach the top of this tree. He's just got to climb up. If he believes it, he can achieve it.
You're the tall wonder, dog.
You look at me, look at you.
Yeah, no, but forget about me. This is about you, and you can do it. If you believe it, you can achieve it, dog. You're strong, man. Look at you, dog. If there's anyone that can do it, it's you, brother.
Sander's, we're having a bit of a bromance. He's saying I should stay strong, and I can climb this tree.
Presenter search on 3.
It's on the back.
I want to be a presenter. Think deep, long and deep.
All right, so I may not be getting that high right now, but I'm going to get there. Oh yeah, Zoe and Sander got their stuff. I'm going to get a coconut. I'm going to climb this coconut tree.
How on earth did he get up there?
Isn't this cheating?
Cheating? Oh.
Calm down.
All righty.
Well, I've got my nutmeg.
And I've got my cinnamon root.
Kanya?
I'm working on it.
Out of the two boys, I think Kanya is doing a lot better. He's a lot more relaxed, playful and fun. I thought all round we had great input. I feel we were well balanced.
I was really happy with each teammate of mine today.
I don't think anyone let the team down today. It was a solid effort by all. I don't think I'm going to enjoy the final result.
Next up, it gets bizarre as Jade, Chris and Danilo dare their way through Darajani Market.
South Africa, are you with us?
This is Presenter Search on 3. Jade, Chris and Danilo are in for a sensory overload in Darajani Market.
Rumor was that we were going to Stone Town. This does not look like Stone Town. I'm definitely thrown off.
I thought we were heading to Stone Town, but we're at the Spice Market. I'm a bit thrown, but I'm excited because it's a buzz.
It was a surprise place. I had no idea where I was. It was boiling hot outside. I think I'm pretty nervous.
All right, contestants, you've all heard Jeannie's brief. Each one of you has your own scene to do, an experiential. One of you is going to have to do an in-action interview, and one of you is going to have to do an introductory interview, and each one of you is going to have to link to one another's segments. But there's an added twist. You have to include all three of you in one of these scenes. To make sure you can work as a team under pressure, you're only going to have 30 minutes to prepare and discuss the entire insert. Your time starts now.
Okay. Who's going to start? Yeah, we're going to decide who does what. I kind of had an idea that it was going to be a team challenge, so I'm pretty excited because we chose ourselves as a team. And we've got 30 minutes to prepare, so I know we're going to be under a lot of pressure because it's going to be one hell of a ride.
I think it's first going to be very well. Obviously, we're in a spice market, so there's going to be a lot of experiential things. So your in-action is also going to be experiential at the same time.
We're talking to each other and we're deciding who's good at what, and we're identifying each other's strengths.
We're going to work on, remember we discussed our strengths. Work on our strengths, who's good at intros, who's good at interviews.
Okay. I think we should explore with the tourists. So when we go look now in these 30 minutes, let's bring him with them so we can use him as a translator to speed things up. 30 minutes isn't as long as people think. 30 minutes can go super quick, so we have to get on it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll walk and talk. Are there any exotic foods here that would be very funny to taste? Like scorpions or like exotic stuff that is scary to eat. So we're running around the market thinking of a game plan. What is good TV? What's going to work well together? How can we mix these things together and make it flow?
It can't only just be eating an eyeball for no reason whatsoever. It needs to be part of the culture. It must be a tradition.
Yeah, you're right.
Does it have to be a thing?
What's the point? What if you're watching you swallow an eyeball? It's like that, then that's fear factor. It's not telling anyone about Tanzania.
Yeah, you're right. It's right.
I'm working with a team I've never worked with before, and I'm an overthinker, and I want to make sure that I structure everything, so this is not my ideal space. My biggest thing is at the moment is we don't have a reason for being here, and we don't have a reason. We don't have a story. We don't have the reason why we're here. Are we here to talk about the market and what's so amazing about the market and the different things you can get, or are we here to follow somebody's journey? Is somebody here coming to buy their groceries, and we'll say, no, we'll go buy your stuff for you. What do you need? I want Aragadigi, and we'll be like, I'll get Aragadigi and go and find Aragadigi.
Well, we're here to basically let the viewer understand what it's like to be here, what it's like to smell the atmosphere, what it's like to touch and handle. That's what we're doing.
But that you can do in your interview.
Yeah, but that's what we're here for. That's where the story can link. We could just find out how it is that we're going to be linking each other's stories. We don't have to get too deep and too complicated about this. I think there's a good amount of information coming, but we overcomplicating it slightly.
You guys are making it incredibly complicated.
Yeah.
You only have very little time to prepare. You're going to have to find these people. You're going to have to create these stories. You're going to have to generate this thing.
But then we regroup and we start to simplify it, and it starts coming together.
So you're doing spices, you're doing meat and fish. What is the best thing to have?
Who's linking to who?
I'm going to link to Jay. Jay's going to link to you because that's the story of getting the fish, spicing it.
Then you're going to do
usually out of all of us all together eating the chili.
And we're going to have like a chili tasting. We can handle it.
But find out more about why chili. Cool.
Guys, I can't eat hot stuff. This is going to be tough.
It's going to be hectic.
Hot stuff. The trio are going to dare each other on.
So what I'm thinking of doing at the end of my link is to dare Jade to gut a fish.
No, that's not fair. Then you also have to do something. You can eat the chili. Then I'm going to dare you to eat the hottest chili.
I'm going to eat the hottest chili, but there's no I in team, so you guys are going to have to eat it with me.
I haven't been dared, so deal, done.
Guys, I can't do hot stuff.
Oh my.
Danilo's used to live TV. He struggled with his intro.
When traveling abroad, one of the most important things to do is experience a culture. And what best way to do that than at a market where the people are at and to join them with food. Today we're at the Darajani market, which is over 100 years old and the oldest market in the island. Here to tell us more about it, let's go meet the man, the legend. That was bad. When traveling abroad, one of the most important things to do is experience true and authentic culture. What are the best ways? You see, I see, so just saying, what are the best ways? One of the best ways. And what best way to do that than to come... When traveling abroad, one of the most important things to do is experience true and authentic culture.
I think Danilo's doing well, but I see him being stopped a couple of times because perhaps he's speaking a little too fast, but I know he's strong at what he does. He's a natural, and we're just waiting for him to nail it.
So Danilo, you're taking, we have a very limited space, it's incredibly cramped. We need to keep your length a lot shorter. So take it down from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Maybe take out that first statement about the whole introduction, traveling abroad. Just go straight into the action, straight into where we are, and that food is the best way to get to know people.
Okay, cool. Okay. One of the best ways to experience true and authentic culture is through food. So today we're at the Darajani market, the oldest market in Zanzibar, and I think I know just the guy to tell us more about this incredible place. Jumbo Rafiki.
Jumbo.
So I see you've got the perfect souvenir from Zanzibar, spices, red curry, saffron, tea leaves.
What are you thinking?
I'm nervous. There's so many eyes on you. Lots of pressure. How are we going to do it?
I don't know, and it's confined spaces.
Well, we'll rise to the occasion.
If there was one thing I could definitely see from walking around the market is that everything is 100% absolutely fresh. And so I think this is the perfect space to find a challenge. So I challenged Jade to gut a fish.
Okay, got it. Nice. Let's move on to Jade. Congratulations. Well done. That was good.
No, you don't get a high five.
Don't have a lot of time. Let's go.
There's no running taps. You're gonna have to sit in the bus with my fishy fingers.
Chris and Jay didn't give me much advice, to be honest, after my segment, because I think I was willing to receive it because I was on a bit of a high after the moment, and they were kind of saying, well done, you're brilliant, you're a natural, loved it, perfect opening, where I was feeling a little bit upset, so I don't really know if I was listening too much to their advice.
In another part of the market, Jade has bigger fish to fry.
Danilo definitely had it easy. He's dared me to cut open a fish. I have never done this before. My dad would try and make me, and I flat out refused. But I don't want to be a wet fish, so to speak. And you know what? When in Zanzibar.
I was very nervous about Jade's segment. She has this tendency to get quite excited about what she's doing, and her pitch like goes right up there, and she gets very up there.
That's so... Oh, it smells. It's pungent. I think I don't even know how I'm doing. I'm just trying to not get sick on TV. Oh, it feels so gross.
Okay, Jade is freaking out. I think she's like really realizing what's going down here. We're seeing the guts everywhere.
Yeah, we cut open the head. They've just not cut open the head. You can see the blood and the guts like spewing out, and now she's gone into that mode of like, I don't know if I can do this. She'll be fine.
I don't know if I can do this. Good luck, Jade.
What is this?
This one here, river.
The liver?
Yeah.
The liver?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really enjoying it. And then we go for the sashimi. Now my hands are covered in blood and there's flies everywhere. This is not hygienic at all. I'm game for raw sushi, but this, in these conditions, oh, that was gross. It really was gross. Every time I think about it, my stomach turns all over again. So we're gonna eat some fresh sashimi. Woo.
Yeah, this sauce is nice.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to the safe side. Here you go. With my bloody fingers and all. Not bad. Pretty good. Raul, he goes for the sushi and he goes, We take another cut. Again,
It's nice, huh?
He just knows that he has to put on his game face all over again, like he's been acting his whole life. That guy needed an Oscar.
Nice.
Well, as slimy and gross as that was, that was an
Yeah.
incredible experience,
Yeah.
and it actually tastes delicious. Chris, I dare you to go and eat the hottest spice you can find in the market.
Jade is hot, but the fact that she's hot and she can get her hands dirty makes her even more sexy. It smells like a fish.
Chris is next to get a true taste of Zanzibar.
Okay, Jade, I'm gonna take you up on the dare. But first, I smell sugar and spice and all things nice. This is my man,
Hey, how are you?
Franco.
Hey, how you doing?
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. You're welcome.
Thank you, thank you. Jeannie gave me some feedback after the espresso challenge that my energy was flat, so I think I'm overcompensating. That is a chili.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get to the chili, is that nutmeg that I put out the spices?
And also,
My director comes to me, he says I am a little too frantic, so I calm it down a notch, still keep the energy up, and give it a good go. You're saying I must go for something very hot.
Yeah, very hot.
Is that the pili pili hoho?
Yeah, this is we call pili pili hoho. Okay, we call crazy chili.
Can I eat this?
Yeah, if you want to eat it, it's okay.
Am I going to be ho-ho?
Yeah, it's very, very hot.
Okay, so does the bartering or trade system still work in Zanzibar? We know that spices was a big commodity for trade. If I trade your pansula dance from South Africa, can you give me some chilies for free?
Yeah, yeah, if you're dancing, I give you from here.
Okay, this is called
just
a
dancing, then I give you for
This is a
free.
pansula dance from South Africa. It goes like this. Look,
Show me, show me.
So the dance that I'm doing is pansula, and I know that it's a South African thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna trade something South African for something from Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Where's the clapping? Where's the clapping? Hey!
He is growing so much as a person, but I think he's doing an incredibly good job. Go, Chris.
Oh, okay, I give you two. I give you two.
Two.
Yeah,
okay.
for free.
Okay, two for free. So there's no I in team. Jade, I'm gonna give this a go, but you and Danilo are gonna have to join me. This is the hottest chili on the market. Should I do this? Here goes nothing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit sweet, but it's spicy, and that's why they call it pili pili hoho. Wow. I swear I'm not crying. These are tears of joy. Thank you very much. You need to take a bite.
No.
Come on, man, take a bite. Good.
I'm very impressed by Chris because he's seeing little moments, he's grabbing onto them, and he's using them to link and make it flow. Very clever.
Come on, guys. Here we go.
Not be a true, authentic experience.
Oh my goodness. Here we go.
I don't know. Oh,
Bite.
I'm really scared.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, it's strong.
Oh,
guys.
I can't do it.
Oh my word.
I can't do that.
No, just keep going. You didn't even take a bite.
I can't.
All right, well, we had a good time here. These chilies are exceptionally hot. I can't even talk properly. But I think that's
taste of Zanzibar.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a problem tonight. It's going to hit me with some pain, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness.
Have some coconut.
Wow.
We're out.
I can't.
The segment is done and dusted. We don't want to waste all this good chili. So Jade starts handing it out to the crew. I start handing it out to the crew. It's hot. It's hot, hot. Pili pili, ha, ha.
I was trying to act really tough because there's a camera on me.
Bad. Now it's bad. My face is like pulsing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my nose.
This was a team challenge. I think our team came together very nicely in this segment. We did incredibly well. In terms of number of retakes, I let the team down. In terms of energy and improvement, maybe Jay let us down. And in terms of sort of keeping the things together and that outro link, Chris let us down. So I think we all had our moments of letting each other down.
I think Jade did the best because she had someone who couldn't speak English that well and she made the most of her opportunity.
Personally, I think Chris is my biggest competition because he's more versatile. I have no idea how the other team did, but I hope they did bad.
Next up, which of the 6 finalists will have to step out of the spotlight? The stakes are high. 3 overall winners will walk away with dream jobs on SABC3. They'll each get to drive a luxury Mercedes-Benz to their shoots for a year, receive 10,000 Rand from Nedbank. And because a presenter needs to look stylish at all times, what better way than a 50,000 Rand Woolworths gift card to take care of all your fashion needs?
I'm ready. I see things mighty clear today. I'm alive.
This is Presenter Search on 3. Who will step out of the spotlight tonight?
The crew has set up the most spectacular elimination venue, so it's a bittersweet. We've got the gorgeous ocean, these survivor-like lights. It's just incredible, and then the awful dots.
On the beach, it's still the same thing. The pressure's on. Those circles are there again.
Good evening, contestants.
Good evening.
Welcome to your penultimate elimination. Can you believe it? What a journey it's been. So tonight we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. We're going to be judging you in your teams. The losing team will make up the bottom 3. And the weakest member in that 3 will unfortunately be leaving us tonight.
The twist never ends. on this show.
If one goes down, you all go down. So whoever did the weakest, it's only fair that the team members go with.
I really enjoyed working with the guys. It felt like we worked well together, but I have no idea how the other team did.
We didn't see any of their footage. They didn't speak much about it afterwards. So we are really, really being left in the dark.
I thought our team did extremely well, so hopefully we'll be safe.
Well done to both teams. I was quite pleased when I looked over all the footage. However, this is a competition, and obviously one team did better than the other. So the team to make the bottom 3 tonight are Sunda, Zoe, and Kanya.
Jeannie calls out our team, and we have to step forward to those circles. And just looking back at our delivery, just wanting to get those moments back and change them, but we still gotta fight, still gotta fight.
I've been on a circle before, once, and I had to go home. I hate that place.
I'm shocked, and now I'm thinking, which one of us is going home?
The relief running through me right now, I can't even explain it.
I don't think I've ever squeezed Jade's hand so hard in my life. I had no idea that we were not going to be in the bottom 3. I just assumed it was my team because I felt like a weak performer in my team. What a relief.
When going through the footage with the crew, I was just a little bit disappointed. Not because you guys were necessarily bad, but the other team had a lot more difficult environment with them to work with, and you just made them look that much better, because in a contained environment, you've then got the space to play around a little bit more and become creative and really create stories that you have the time to do. And unfortunately, you didn't do that. So unfortunately, one of you will be going home tonight. Kanya, the whole of South Africa voted you back in the show.
I've gone home before. I hope it's not me.
But unfortunately, you have to spend another week in paradise. You are safe.
When Kanya drops to his knees and he just gives that cry of relief, just tears of joy start coming down my eyes.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
And now it's between me and Zoe. And I did say Zoe was the one that stuck out between us 3. I think it's me going home.
Sunda is brilliant. It has to be me.
There must be some kind of twist here because there's no ways that Zoe and Sunda are in the bottom 2. No ways.
The next person's name that I say, your son will be sitting on your TV dream tonight. Sunda.
I'm just trying to hold back my tears. I didn't know I was going to get this emotional. The first thing I do is just look up into the stars and know that there's best to come from this amazing opportunity. And leaving these guys only makes it worse.
I aspire to have what he has, his ability to make people smile, to be comfortable, to be happy, to be free. I admire him. To see Sunda go home, it broke me.
I can't believe Sunda's gone. I thought he was going to win. I wanted him to win. I know it's a competition, but I wanted him to win.
I'm heartbroken. I didn't expect Sunda to go. And I am relieved that I'm safe and I know I will do my best. But he's such an amazing person. He climbed into the hearts of everyone. And this is not the end of Sunda. This might not be his journey, but it's not the end of Sunda.
For those of you left, you know that there will be 3 winners. 1 for top billing, 1 for espresso, and 1 for a surprise show. The surprise show, one of you will be joining myself, Bonang, and Bonnie on Afternoon Express.
Finally, the mystery show is revealed. It's Afternoon Express, and whoever's going to get that one, their career is just going to skyrocket.
Jeannie, Bonang, Bonnie, you are in the big leagues. I'm a basketball player. I'd love to play in the NBA one day. That is the NBA of presenting.
To possibly have the chance to be able to work with Jeannie D, Brunang, and Bonnie, that would be amazing. Intimidating, but an incredible opportunity.
I can't put to words how unbelievable the experience has been. And the 5 that are staying on this island, I only wish you the best. The greatest bunch of people I've ever met. Growing with you guys has been absolutely amazing. Just keep on smiling and just fly that flag high. You know you guys are the greatest. I salute you guys.
The search ends next Friday night when we reveal the 3 winners in a dramatic finale. But this week, our prize for the viewers is an all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 with supercharged technology, where a mere 10-minute charge gets you 4 hours of battery life. It's this year's must-have smartphone. And you'll get a Samsung Level 1 headset to match. To enter, SMS the keyword Samsung plus your name to 33728. That's 33728. Competition closes Tuesday night, the 26th of May. Find the T's and C's online. Last week's winner of the all-new Samsung Galaxy S6 was Tasna Kok from Mitchell's Plain, Cape Town. Congratulations, Tasna. With the Galaxy S6, next is now.
Win your share of 4 million rand in dreams. Dial *120 *762# to enter.